This is Resident Evil Extinction. Resident Evil Extinction, it leaves off right where the last Resident Evil. And up to this point, you're starting to see more monologuing in the very beginning with Mila Jovovich doing her thing. It kind of, anyways, okay, this movie, up to this point, the whole world has been the cover up by the Umbrella Corporation in the last movie. They tried to cover up with the greatest disaster in the Chernobyl incident in 1900, whatever the hell that guy said. It was really stupid. Anyways, so up to this point, the zombie outbreak has gone global. Okay, Resident Evil Extinction. They call it Resident Evil Extinction because up to this point, mankind is really becoming extinct because the zombies have taken over the world in this movie already. So Alice is kind of taking refuge in the desert of Nevada, the Nevada desert in this movie, and just trying to find a way to stop the Umbrella Corporation from permanently ending mankind on this film. And we are introduced also on this movie to Dr. Isaacs, who becomes, like a staple character as well. We see a returning Carlos Oliveira on this movie, as well as LJ comes back and reprises his role as well. Well-known Resident Evil character on the video game as Claire. Ali Larder comes on this movie as well, who's done movies like Final Destination. So up to this point, like I said, this movie, this is probably my least favorite in the entire franchise. I don't think Final Chapter is my least favorite. It's this one. Because if you guys know that at the very end of the last Resident Evil, Alice gets injected with the T virus. What the T virus does to regular people turns them into ravenous zombies. And what it does to her, it bonds with her cells and makes her into a superhero, basically. And she's able to stop and she can't be killed. So that's basically what the movie's about. They're trying to stop they're experimenting. This is also the first film where you see the clones of Alice on this film, which becomes a staple in all the Resident Evil movies and to the very end. Of course, you guys already know what happened. And they're kind of experimenting, trying to find like a perfect Alice to use as a weapon, and because Alice, of course, is not affected by the T virus and mutated into a zombie, and they're still trying to figure that out. And then this movie really, like I said, there's not a whole lot going on in this movie. They're basically in the Nevada desert, trying and caught up in the middle of the virus, and of course. At the very end of the movie, where Alice confronts Dr. Isaacs, who ends up getting bitten by a zombie and becomes this grotesque-looking creature. And there's a couple actors on this movie that are familiar. You're probably familiar with the guy that came on a lot of movies like Transformers or Anacondas. Comes on this with this well-known British actor. He's kind of more like a character actor on this movie. And like I said, I give this movie the lowest rating because it's just really the lowest of the franchise. I really dislike this movie, but I'll sit there and watch it sometimes. I give this movie a 3 out of 10 because it's really not a whole lot happening in this movie. And of course, I forgot to tell you guys, of course, the hilarious character on here known as Kmart. Her name is Kmart. Because she's born in, and they find her in a Kmart and name her. Imagine if they would have found her in Walmart or Target. I'm sorry, I just had to say that. Okay, Resident Evil is nothing you haven't seen before. It's nothing you'd be interested in. But if you've seen it and you like it, hey, more power to you. Resident Evil, directed by Paul W. Anderson. This movie as well. You really, maybe they should have given it to another director because this film is just not, oh my gosh, no continuity in this film, much less acting or any character development. All right, I'll see you guys real soon for the next one. Oh my, I'm gonna get a migraine from this.